There should be a plate on there. I mean, what happened?
I think we had this one.
Where did the plate go? Because all the cameras. I mean, you don't need a plate for that tripod. Oh yeah, you do. What happened? Who's sneaking? I was doing. Somebody, some settings got changed too, and I'm trying to find out what's that. Yes, I don't know what's going on. I'm not real happy. I had the camera set exactly like I wanted it, but someone got changed. I wanted to use the camera. I didn't know one race 1 year. Anyway, we got to get plates because I need plates for tripod. I don't know.
Make it so you would have to like step back.
That's why I think we're using our audio. What do I need to know?
Oh, you want to know?
Oh, what you're doing? I mean, what do you need out of me? Are you going to be using me for replay? Are you going to use me for Okay. Oh, this is on now. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Although that's not coming in right.
I mean,
Okay, we're all right. Okay, first of all, what are the other settings on the cameras? Because this is on
Why do we only have half a view of his?
that's my monster.
1920 by 1080. This is
1920. Yeah,
okay.
19.
Is it 1080p or 1080i?
I don't know. It's no, I don't know. It's set up at look. I don't know what the setting is, but I can't shoot on anything else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm set for. That's what my
Yeah, you're on P.
Huh?
You're on 1080p.
Okay, that's good.
It's definitely a camera because we.
It's not. I've had it.
I should go.
Yeah, but it was dark.
I rebooted it.
Okay. No, it's just that a lot of crap's going on that I'm not happy about. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, it's getting video, but
Yeah. Isn't set up right. It says no video.
yeah, no. I don't understand why it's saying no video.
But I got here a lot sooner. Is it compressed?
No, it should.
Don't worry about it.
It's compressed. It's not great. There you go. Supposed to be on 1080i or 1080p.
Saying he's better. I know that, but I mean, it should be on. So the switcher has to have all the same signals coming in.
Right, yeah, that figures. Okay.
Probably over there.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get together and figure out what all the stuff is. I don't know.
I mean, we have no need for those plates. I don't know why they would disappear.
I don't either, but I mean, I lost some of the iPads too. I mean, I don't know who's gonna want.
Well,
What do I need from you?
Okay, I'm good. We got it fixed now.
Okay.
I've already told you to keep the rooms on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be right. The basketball is so fast. I'm gonna stick with the middle stuff anyway. Only time I'm gonna take the corners when there's a free throw.
Okay.
It's the same as yours. When there's a free throw or audible, you know.
You can always take the cut. You can always take when it's actually happening. You can always take it just for giggles if you want.
Yeah, I'll figure out.
You're doing it.
Don't worry about me. I'm already.
Okay, but you want me to shoot free throws?
Stay right there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Don't worry. Like I wanted to set it up already. It's only
Right. Okay.
I'm hoping he's not gonna move it.
Yeah. I wish there was some way you could let me know, but we're
Don't worry. What is that mine?
Okay.
I already have a safety, so I'm good.
Right. Okay, buddy. All right. The plate, one of the plates got placed. It's a land.
We will say in basketball there is no Brocelli jug for these games, but they mean the same for the players coming into the game tonight. Brookstone is coached by Kim Ellison. She's assisted by Tierra Bynum and Howard Williams. Is that another guard? Shakaya Jackson as a small forward. Michaela Hosley, the leader of this team at power forward, and Aviana Thomas, at the other forward. Jumping it in the circle tonight for Pacelli is Carson Galligan, and for Brookstone's Carson Galligan. For Pacelli is Michaela Hosley. We're just about to get underway here in the first period of action. Brookstone wearing their black uniform, royal blue lettering and white trim. Pacelli in their home whites. Was tipped away and controlled by Pacelli. Let's send out the check. Taking a step back. Full court. Look for this a lot tonight. This possession, and they'll set the offense. On the left wing, down low to she's going to take it off the glass. Nice smash. Brookstone does the rebound, and it's going to be a turnover as the pass gets away and goes on the far side. Jones will trigger it in. Negotiation gets the play. Put it at the top. Over to Smith. To Temple T. Over 18 footer. So Pacelli. That was Grace Smith with the gets it. No big. Dribble down low. We're going to get that for what's down here. Back out to Katie Brooks. Gives it up. Forward in a turnover. Everywhere there's girls on the floor, just step across the court. Gets the backcourt violation, and that's a turnover. We're at 2-2, almost 2 minutes into action here. Goes Smith. Over the corner. Here comes Brookstone. Down at the rocker. I wasn't expecting something. That is going to be on the Cougars. And that is going to be that's their first. Kane's first. 5:46 to go in the opening period. We're sitting at 2-0. There's Smith. They're triggered. Boy Jones on the left hand. Smith at the top. Boy Jones in the corner. Smith over with more Jones. Josiah Jackson a little too hard with the level of district. It's going to be kind of that's on Tamora Jones. Substitutions coming in for Brookstone. Foul is in for Pacelli, Brianna Thomas, and Kamora Jones come off. And Jalen is tonight a Pacer. Pacelli now. Going to go on to Brookstone. Pressure did some problems right there. They almost turn it over. Return position. As he drove the lane. It's going to inbound right in front of the Pacelli bench. Wiki now gives it all to Kyle. Into the basket, puts up a shot. So no good rebound by Gallagher. It is out of bounds. Touched by Pacelli. Good look right there. The shot is to miss. Brookstone gets the possession back. Gallagher just got shot at the free throw line. So at least all weekend, this is with an air ball. Back to Maya Ransom. She went out of bounds and threw it off of the Brookstone player. And Pacelli will retain possession. 6-2 Vikings. 51 to go in the opening period. Gaskin is open to a moment. That window quickly disappeared. For Brookstone, also coming in is Kate Beal. 25 to play in the opening period. Well, a kick break. Just mark things up. 3:07 to go, opening period. 8-2 is in the lead. Body contact on Taylor's Wiki, and that is the foul. It's the first on Jalen Bullock. Into the game now. To miss the shot and roll the and then on the rebound, so the possession was a leading finger. To the smack. Yes, that's will come back. Washington gets that finger. Senior two had a scrape on the finger. He has it. Pressure man to hand. Charles Gant puts it off to Pyle. Julianne Pyle will be at the line trying to complete a three-point play here. 1:27 to play. She could draw the Cougars within 6 to make free throw. Her shot is up, and it is no good short. Stone will inbounds. Brooks and Trick. A CNAW2. And it's big news for Georgia Alabama Sports tonight. Now, partnering with College Vikings, teaming up to provide 24 access to Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Going, man. Staying out of trouble mostly. Hard to do around here, though.
You can easily find CNAW on Facebook, search Scoggins or CNAW2. Three-pointer on the right side. Brookstone. Two players from going for it out of bounds, and Switchy was standing out of bounds when she last touched it, so the ball remains with Pacelli. 13-8, under a minute to go in this opening period. For three. 16-8. At the end of the first. So as we were saying, you can get all of our local news from Colin Scroggins and our every day. Area day scoops everybody as far as news coverage. And he keeps everybody quite informed and has a network of followers that keep him informed and updated as well. It's tremendous.
Travel. Come to the ball, y'all. Y'all gotta help. Come over. That's a good pass, baby. Paper and one toe.
Jones able to finish and should be at the line for the three-point play opportunity. 18-10 now, Pacelli. We're less than a minute into the second period.
You're gonna foul. Don't give her the shot.
Jones is good.
Help.
Kyle will come out. And he'll come in.
Ah! Okay.
Into the game for Pacelli. Back into the game, Tamaya Ransom. And Hosley will take her first break of the ball game. Grace Smith brings it across. Jackson back to Smith. Over to Iviana Thomas. Down to Jackson. Inside to Ransom.
Close it off, Dawkins. There you go. Good.
Here comes Mickelson across for Brookstone. Now down to Galligan. Cross court to Brooks. Back to Beck. Back to Brooks for three. No good. Rebound, Pacelli. Ransom has it. And she'll get it to Smith. Smith's going to run the floor. She's going to get inside. Drops it off. And a foul called on Shakaya Jackson. And that foul is going to be on Galligan. I believe that's her first foul. 21-10. Pacelli leads. At the line is Shakaya Jackson for her first free throw of the night. It is up, and it is no good long. Coming into the game for Brookstone, Caroline Peak is in, as is Meg McPherson. Jackson's second free throw on the way, and also no good. Rebound, Brookstone. Stolen in the corner over there, though. Grace Smith now has it. That was Kimora Jones with the steal. Aviana Thomas out at the top of the key. Over to Jackson. Jackson's shot is up, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2 again. That foul is on Meg McPherson. Shakaya Jackson missed a couple just a moment ago. She's back at the line. Shooting 2. First one is up and also no good. Just rolls off. Coming into the game for Pacelli is Jayla Kendrick. And Aviana Thomas will take a seat for the time being. Second free throw is good. 22-10, 4:54 to go in the half. Inbounds finally comes in. Mickelson gets rid of it before she gets trapped. McPherson has it. Cross court. Now Brooks has it. Shot from the elbow. Good. That's Sally Beck for 3 from the left wing, and it's 22-13. Good positive possession that time for Brookstone. They are in a zone. Grace Smith. Inside now to Ransom. Ransom gets it back out to Smith for 3. No good long, just inside the back rim. Pops out of there. Here comes Brookstone. Ava Mickelson, 3, blocked. And a great pass from Ransom. And the layup goes for Grace Smith on the other end. Big collision down here between Mickelson and Ransom, but they're both okay. And another turnover for Brookstone. Nice pass. Kimora Jones finds Shakaya Jackson for 2 right there. It's 26-13. And the pressure giving them problems again, but they get it across. McPherson's going to have it stolen. Well, it was stolen, but then as a player was coming by, unfortunately knocked it away, and it is going to go back to Brookstone. Subs into the game, multiples for both teams. Zwicky comes back for Brookstone, as does Galligan. Hosley back in for Pacelli, as is Zanaya Crouch. And I believe coming back in. And nice pass. Great feed right there. And Zwicky lays it up and in. Easy layup going to the basket. And it's 26-15. As I was saying, I believe Jayla Moore is the player back into the game for Pacelli. She'll take a 3 from the left wing. Short rebound, though, to Kendrick. Over in the corner again. Now down low to Hosley. She's going to go up. No, and a late whistle. I started to say no foul called. It was a late whistle as Hosley hit the floor, but Galligan did foul her. I was kind of surprised it didn't blow right away. But Hosley will go to the line now to shoot a pair. Pacelli will be in the bonus the rest of this period. First free throw is good. 27-15. Subs into the game for Brookstone. Kate Deal comes in. Meg McPherson is in. Hosley's second free throw also good. 28-15. Pacelli leads. Caroline Peak gets it to Zwicky. Brookstone, double dribble. Kate Deal started to hand it off to Sally Beck and didn't, and then took another dribble and is called for the double dribble. So another turnover for Brookstone. That's what this Pacelli team does. They pressure you into turnovers. And Brookstone has obliged here so far with double-digit turnovers in this first half. Hosley now down low on the low block. Back out to the corner. Up top to Smith. Cross court. Lazy pass. Stolen by Brookstone, and a foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Jayla Kendrick. Into the game for Pacelli. Rebecca Baker makes her first appearance of the night. 2:36 to play in the opening period. Ball is inbound successfully. Down low to McPherson, swatted away by Halsley, but Zwicky gets it back, misses the shot, and Halsley now with it running the other way for Pacelli. She's going to go all the way in, gets bumped, and they're going to call her, I believe, was that a travel? I got blocked out. I think it was a traveling call. Is that right? I didn't see him call a foul on anybody, so I think it was a traveling call as Hosley went in. And Brookstone now trying to get it in. They finally do. Brooks loses it. And now it's almost stolen. And here comes Zwicky. She gets it across half court, picks up her dribble. Ball knocked away. Brookstone will retain possession. Pacelli getting a hand on a lot of passes tonight and able to knock the ball away. Zwicky now with it. Gives it off to Brooks. 1:57, under 2 minutes to go in this opening period. And there is a foul that's going to be called against Pacelli. That is called on Rebecca Baker. That's her first. Zwicky now with it. Dribbles inside the free throw line. Gets it out to Peak. Peak's shot is off the rim, no good. And here is a rebounding foul going to be called against Grace Smith of Pacelli. Meg McPherson had position. Smith went with her for the rebound. And it's called for the foul. Brookstone is not in the bonus. And they will inbound below their bucket. Beck. Inside to Zwicky. Dangerous pass, but she gets it back. Beck now inside to Zwicky again. Has it knocked away, not stolen. Knocked out of bounds. Let's see, is this a foul? It is. Ibiana Thomas with the foul for the Vikings. And Brookstone will inbound on the sideline across the court. Zwicky now with it. Gets it to Brooks. Brooks looks, gets it down to Beck. Inside to Zwicky. Beck, that pass knocked away but not stolen. Beck gets it back. Brooks, 7 on the shot clock. Beck, shot blocked by Hosley. Another one. She's going to go up and she's fouled by Beck. Beck hits the floor pretty hard, but I think she's okay. Hosley, I think, has at least 4 blocks. Sally Beck with the foul. Hosley will go to the line to shoot a pair. 1:13 to play opening half. 28-15 at the moment. Michaela Hosley at the line for the Vikings. Good crowd forming here. It's always packed when these two teams play each other. First free throw is no good. Ava Mickelson will come back into the game for Sally Beck. Second free throw upcoming. Second free throw is good. 29-15. Brooks loses it, has to pick up her dribble, gets it over to Mickelson. Her pass is high through the hands of Zwicky and turned over. Hosley gets it to Ibiana Thomas, top of the key, makes a move, nice move, makes a pass. Really nice pass. Feeds Jayla Moore for the layup. Moore with a hesitation to let a player go by and then hits the layup, and it's 31-15, and here's a turnover. Traveling by Zwicky in the half-court circle. And yet another turnover. I'm not sure anybody's keeping turnover stats here at the table, so I can't tell you how many that is. Just Bennett's basketful for Brookstone in this first half. Kamora Thomas will trigger the offense for the Vikings. Corner for three. That's Rebecca Baker. It's no good. Rebound Brookstone. Nicholson now has it almost knocked away. Brooks for three from the right corner. No good short. Rebound Pacelli. Kamora Jones with it. She'll bring it across half court. Final seconds of this first half. Iviana Thomas going to go to the hole. Yes! Little scoop layup. And that'll end the half as Pacelli takes an 18-point advantage into the locker room here at halftime at the Land on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli School. So, half number one out of the way in this contest. We're going to take a break here at the half. And we will be back for the second half of action as Pacelli leads 33-15. You're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live. About ready for the second half of action. Looking back at the first half, but Brookstone with a big turnover problem in this one, and that's why they trail by 18 at the half. They couldn't keep possession of the ball. That's due in large part to the defense of Pacelli and the quickness of Pacelli, getting a hand on everything, and the pressure defense. Leading Brookstone in scoring was Carson Galligan with 8 points. No one else had more than 3 for the Cougars. For Pacelli, Michaela Hosley led the way with 10 points, and I think she had at least 4 block shots in that first half. And Grace Smith added 7 points in a pretty balanced attack for Pacelli in the first half. They lead 33-15 as we start half number 2. The gym is starting to fill up in anticipation of the boys' game. Should be a good one between these two tonight. Pacelli with possession. Grace Smith's going to bring it across, and we're underway here in the second half. Jakaya Jackson back to Smith. Over in the corner to Kimura. Down low to Halsley. In the lane, she kicks it out to Smith at the top of the key for 3. No good, but Kimura Jones is there for the rebound. Gets it back to Halsley. She's going to split 2 defenders up. Oh, and they call her for a travel. And I've got to respectfully disagree with that call. From my position, she did not. Mickelson now with it. Pressure from Pacelli again. Mickelson inside to Zwicky. Up and no good. Rebound, though. Galligan, she puts it up and in. She's in double figures for Brookstone. 33-17. A little less than a minute into action here in the second half. Jackson turns it over, loses it, and now ahead to Pyle. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Halsley. Kimura Jones, nice pass, but she was not able to control it for a shot there. Aviana Thomas back out to Smith. Kimura Jones for 3 from the corner. Long, no good. Rebound knocked away. It's going to go to Brookstone. Sub coming, Jayla Moore for the Vikings. She will come in for Shakaya Jackson. Brooks will inbound. Gets it to Mickelson. Pressure defense there. That's off Pyle. I think she turned to run and Brooks made the pass. I think it hit her in the back. So another turnover for Brookstone. Osley Smith now on the left wing. Smith looks at the three, doesn't do it. Goes cross court to Hosley. Starts a dribble. Now takes the three off the glass. No good. Rebound, Galligan. And here comes Brookstone. Brooks picks up the dribble. Cross court to Pyle. Inside to Galligan. Partially blocked by Aviana Thomas and knocked out of bounds by Pacelli. And they will retain, the Brookstone will retain possession. .606 to play in the third period. Hosley and Thomas will take a break. Ransom checks in. Three-pointer on the way from Pyle. No good. Rebound. And that's going to be a jump ball. The possession will go to Brookstone. So Zwicky tied up the rebound with Ransom. Galligan shot good. She's got 12 in the game, and it's 33-19. Under 6 minutes to go in the contest. Smith, top of the key. Kimora Jones. Jayla Moore. Kendrick now with it. Starts a drive. She's going to be fouled. No, they're going to call the offensive foul. Nice job by Katie Brooks there. She set up and got her position, and they called the offensive foul. That is against Jayla Kendrick, and Brookstone will have possession. Cougars trail 33-19. Inbound pass almost stolen, but here comes Brookstone. And it's going to be a turnover as the pass down to Galligan was bad. She tried to save it in bounds. And it's a blocking foul going to be on Ava Mickelson. She was backing up. Contact knocked her down, but foul is going to be called on her. That is going to be on the floor. It was not a shooting foul. Jayla Moore will inbound for the Vikings. 5:18 to play, third period. Grace Smith dribbles out from the left corner, gets it to Kimora Jones. And that ball is stolen by Pyle. And she lays it up, and she's going to be fouled. That is going to go against Kimora Jones. Good hustle from Jones. Pyle got too far under the backboard, but she was fouled. The shot didn't matter, and she'll shoot two. A good defense right there from Pyle as she made the steal and now has a chance to score with no time off the clock. Free throw is no good. .507 to play in the third period. Free throw number 2 is good. 33-20. Pacelli with the lead. Grace Smith. Over to Zanaya Crouch. Crouch will bring it around to the top of the key and reset the offense. Over to Smith on the left wing. She'll rotate around now. Kimora Jones, left wing. Back outside to Smith. Working against the zone. Ball almost stolen. Kimora Jones has that one blocked by Galligan. Pacelli retains possession. Kimora Jones. No good. Shot clock violation for the Vikings. Weren't aware of the shot clock and had to force one up there. And that ball's knocked away and out of bounds, but Brookstone will retain possession. Mickelson gets it to Zwicky. Back to Mickelson. They get it across. Down to Brooks. Brooks inside to Galligan. That's knocked away and stolen. Another turnover. She threw that one into traffic. And here's going to be a turnover from Pacelli. I carried the ball call. And that'll go right back to Brookstone. Pyle out near the circle. She stepped over the half-court line in the first half. She was kind of tiptoeing it there. Ball knocked away briefly, but she retains possession. Now over to Galligan. Down in the corner to Brooks. Brooks has her pass knocked away, but Zwicky recovers it. Back to Brooks. Inside to Zwicky. Great pass, but Zwicky can't handle it. Loses it. Turnover. And here comes Pacelli. Grace Smith from the right corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, though. Ransom. She goes up and she's fouled. Ball bounded in and out on Grace Smith on the three-point attempt. And going to the line for Pacelli will be Ransom. Tamaya Ransom. Very athletic player. First free throw is good. Subs in for Brookstone. Kate Deal and Meg McPherson come in for the Cougars. Second free throw on the way, good. 35-20. Pacelli with the lead. Working against the pressure. Brooks gets it to Pyle. She drives. Going to take a shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Ransom. Grace Smith brings it across for Pacelli. Three-pointer from the corner. Good. That one got the shooter's roll. That's Zanaya Crouch. It hit the back iron, popped straight up and fell in. And here's a steal on the inbounds pass. And that is Ransom. She scores. And it's 40-20. They've doubled them up here in the second half. Brooks picks up the dribble, gets it back to Galligan. Galligan over to Deal. Down to Brooks. Inside to Galligan. Nice pass from Brooks to Galligan. And an easy layup. Really nice pass. And there's a timeout on the floor. And while we've got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call your attention to our great sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We couldn't do this without our sponsors. The Beck Center. Glenn Smith, Chevrolet GMC Buick. Pepsi Buffalo Rock. Kinetic Federal Credit Union. Gordy Eye Care. All of those are our continued great sponsors for us here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I don't know about you, but a nice ice cold Pepsi product sounds pretty good. Whether you like the Pepsi products, whether you like the Starry, the best lemon lime soda out there. Got a bone to pick with the local folks around here, though. They don't have Starry Zero. I like zero sugar drinks. Can't find a Starry Zero. Maybe we'll get that rectified sometime soon. And want to remind you that you can find all of the Georgia Alabama Sports Live programming now on CNAW2 News with Colin Scroggins on Facebook. All you got to do is search Colin Scroggins or search CNAW2 News on Facebook, and you will find his page. Make sure you subscribe to it. A great partnership between two great organizations, Georgia Alabama Sports Live and CNAW2 News. 24/7 here in the local area. Shot on the way from three-point range from Kimora Jones is no good. Rebound to Brookstone. Now they bring it down. Sally Beck's going to take a three. Good from the right wing. Sally Beck drains it. And it's 40-25. Brookstone scored 5 straight points here in the waning minutes of the third period. Kimora Jones back out top to Smith. Back over to Jones. Pass stolen. Tried to throw it through hands right there, and that usually doesn't work, but it's stolen right back by Pacelli as the ball was fumbled and went right through the legs of Beck. Layup missed, though. Zwicky gets the rebound. Beck gets it across. Good ball movement. Ava Mickelson back inside to McPherson. Off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be Zanaya Crouch, and she's going to be fouled. I believe that foul is going to be on Caroline Peak. As Galligan comes back in, as does Julianne Pyle for Brookstone. Into the game for Pacelli. Aviana Thomas is back in. I believe she might have been the only sub at this point for Pacelli. Grace Smith. Now to Jayla Moore. They're going to play catch with it. Now Crouch is going to get involved down inside now to Thomas. She turns around, can't get the shot off, kicks it back out, but it's stolen. But Pyle loses it out of bounds on the far side. And Pacelli will keep possession. 40-25, a minute 20 to go in the third period. Grace Smith. Top of the key now to Crouch. Crouch back to Smith on the left wing. Looking down low, gets it inside to Jayla Moore. Has her shot blocked by Galligan. Rebound to Brookstone. It's going to be knocked away from behind by Crouch. Brookstone will retain possession. 1 minute to go in this third period. Galligan gets the inbounds pass. To Peak, back to Pyle. And that ball is stolen, knocked away. And here's another turnover for Brookstone. Here comes Ransom. She goes up and in. 42-25 now. 40 seconds to go in this period. Pyle will bring it across for the Cougars. Galligan over in the corner. Gets it to Peak. Peak gives it back to Pyle. Ball stolen again. They try to throw it through hands. And another turnover, and Grace Smith with an easy layup on the other end. It's 44-25. 15 seconds to go in this period. 10 seconds remain. Sally Beck inside to Galligan. Galligan gives it off to Zwicky. Nice hesitation, but misses the layup. Galligan gets the rebound and score. And that's your third period. So at the end of three, it is now 44-27. Pacelli as we head to the fourth quarter. The gym is filling up in anticipation of the boys' game coming up. I was joking with Brian Evans here earlier, the statistician for St. Anne Pacelli. Last time I was here and did a girls' game, it seemed like the third period took 4 days to play. It was kind of a sloppy third period, a lot of whistles, a lot of turnovers. But this one, pretty well played by both teams. Of course, Brookstone still has the turnover bug, but that's okay. They have played well here in the second half, and they trail by 17. Next Friday, Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be here as Pacelli takes on Strong Rock. And we'll bring it to you live again 1 week from tonight. Rebecca Baker is into the game for Pacelli. Hosley's back in. So basically, they've got, the ball is going to belong to Brookstone. Yeah, Brookstone's going to have possession. There was a jump ball. So Brookstone will start with the basketball here. Nope, now they're correcting it. Now I think it's Pacelli ball. They had it right to begin with and then corrected it. So the jump ball did remove the opening tip or the opener of the second half. So Pacelli will start with the basketball here. Okay. Rebecca Baker. Down in the corner to Baker. Looks at it, doesn't do it. Tamora Jones. Back over to Baker. Inside to Halsley. Up with the shot. She's going to be fouled. The referee says that Galligan brought her hands down, and anytime you do that, that's an automatic call. If you got your hands up and you bring them down toward the shooter, I would say 9.7 times out of 10, you're going to get a foul call. First free throw is good. It's 45-27. Second free throw from Halsley. No good. Rebound. Wiki. Brooks travels. Turnover. Shuffled her feet before she got the pass off. And the ball goes back to Pacelli. Almost 25 seconds into play here in the fourth period. Zanaya Crouch. Back over to Kimora Jones. Back up to Crouch. She'll reset the play. Rebecca Baker out to Halsley. Halsley's going to drive into the paint. Jump stop. Up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. Has her shot blocked, but she's fouled somewhere. There were two players on her. I'm not sure which one is going to be called for the foul. It's going to be on Galligan, and I believe that is 4 fouls. I'm going to be honest. I thought she blocked the shot pretty cleanly, but there was obviously contact there, and I'm not wearing a referee's shirt. So what I think really doesn't matter. Galligan will come out. Caroline Peak will come in for Brookstone. Second free throw is good. 47-27. Lead back up to 20. That's been the largest lead for Pacelli tonight. Zwicky. Back over to Brooks. Inside to Zwicky. Has it knocked away and stolen. Knocked away by Halsley. Stolen by Kimora Jones. She's going to throw a shot up. Wild. No good. Saved in bounds, but right to Zwicky for Brookstone. And here come the Cougars. And a long pass way over the head of Brooks down there, and another turnover for Brookstone. Timeout going to be called here by Pacelli. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call attention to our great sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The Beck Center here at St. Anne Pacelli. Glenn Smith, I don't know what you would call that, an auto superstore right off 280 in Opelika. Chevrolet GMC. If you want a truck, they got a yard full of trucks down there, and some of them are really nice. I go by there a lot, and I always take a look at the nice Chevrolet and GMC trucks. You'll leave there smiling. They guarantee it. Kinetic Federal Credit Union, Pepsi, Buffalo Rock. Go enjoy yourself a nice cold, ice cold Pepsi product. And Gordy Eye Care, Dr. Griff Gordy, over off River Chase Drive in Phoenix City. One of the best eye doctors in our region. And always a great supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Pacelli with possession after the timeout. Trying to get her teammates to move. Excuse me. Down in the corner. Pass knocked away and stolen. The art of the bounce pass, and that was just taken away by Halsley. And she's going to be fouled. Halsley just took it from Ava Mickelson. Goes to the bucket. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line. And this is not going to be a shooting foul. It's going to be on the floor. Kimora Jones gets the inbounds pass. Back over to Jones. Inside to Halsley. Nice feed. Up off the glass. Good. Halsley scores. In traffic right there, got it up, strong enough to get it up and over the rim for the bucket. And this is going to be another turnover for Brookstone as Brooks's pass can't be handled down there by Peak. 6 minutes exactly to go in this contest. 49-27. Pacelli with the lead. And here come wholesale substitutions for the Vikings. Hosley over to Baker. Baker travels and turns it over. They're coming back in for the Vikings is Smith, Ransom, Thomas, Moore, and Rebecca Baker will stay on the floor. Hosley up probably 16, 18 points in this game. I don't know how many she's had officially here in the second half. She was the leader at halftime. Galligan, the leading scorer for Brookstone, on the bench with 4 fouls. She should be coming back soon for the stretch run for Brookstone. Pyle. Over to Peak in the corner. Shot is long, no good. But Zwicky comes up with the rebound. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line. Taylor Zwicky's been impressive here tonight. She has played hard. She has picked up a lot of rebounds. She has defended well. She's handled the basketball when she's needed to. So a good game from her tonight. Maybe not going as noticed in the stat line as that free throw is no good, but she has played very hard here for her teammates tonight. And here comes Galligan. She'll come back in after the free throw if it's good. It is no good. Rebound Pacelli. Ransom gets it to Grace Smith, and they'll bring it across. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the contest. Pacelli leading comfortably 49-27. This is our largest lead of the contest. Great pass from Ibiana Thomas. She has it knocked away, and it'll remain with Pacelli. Coming in is Galligan. She'll come in for Peak. Oh, good pass inside, but fumbled away. Thomas is going to get the rebound, throws it up off the glass. Kind of a wild shot right there. And there's Taylor Zwicky with another rebound. And she's going to go up with a shot. No good, long. Galligan got the rebound and scored. Galligan having a night for Brookstone. If she weren't in a little bit of foul trouble, she would probably have more points in this contest. Grace Smith for 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebound Galligan. Here comes Brookstone. Brooks with it. Gets it to Zwicky. Down low to Galligan. Another one, and she misses the layup. She rushed it, thought the defense was there, and had herself wide open, and she didn't think she was, and rushed that shot. Ransom down in the corner to Moore for 3. Short, no good. Rebound Galligan. Here comes Brookstone. Down to Pyle, and she scores. Nice pass from Brooks. Nobody really got back for Pacelli right there, and an easy layup for Julianne Pyle and a timeout here. And it's 49-31 now as the Vikings, or the Cougars have scored 4 straight points. Largest lead for Pacelli has been 22 points on a couple of occasions. I'm sensing that there is a theme tonight among the student section for Pacelli, as I see a lot of camo. I see several young men in duck hunting waders. One of them even with his cold weather mask on. All you can see is about 2/3 of his face. Several of them wearing waders, others just wearing boots and camo clothing. A lot of the young ladies are wearing camo clothing, even a couple of parents wearing camo clothing. Here comes Pacelli. 49-31. Inside, Ibiana Thomas, just a nice feed from Husley and a layup from Thomas. She was wide open. And it's 51-31. Under 3.5 minutes to play in this half. And here is a whistle and a foul. That is going to be on Jayla Moore of Pacelli. And that averted another turnover. Galligan free throw line. Going to take the jumper. No good. Long rebound, Pacelli. Good fake. Got herself plenty of space to shoot the shot. Was just about 2 inches long with it. Ransom. Going to drive inside. Shot up. No good, but she's fouled. And that's going to be on Galligan, and that may be it for the night. That is her 5th. She's going to sit down after a whale of a night. Carson Galligan. 18 points for Galligan tonight in the game. Thanks to Brian Evans for getting me that number. A great game. Definitely the highlight player for Brookstone tonight in this contest. Probably also the leading rebounder. I don't know. Zwicky might be giving her some competition for that one. Free throw is no good from Ransom. It is a 2-shot foul. Second free throw is good. 52-31, 3 minutes to play in the contest. Let's hope for not a lot of whistles over this last 3 minutes. Long pass over in the corner. Brooks back to Mickelson, top of the key. Inside to Peak. Back to Pyle. She's going to dribble into traffic. Gets cut off. Three-pointer from Brooks in the corner. Off the edge of the backboard. Rebound Pacelli. Grace Smith. Jayla Moore for 3 from the right wing. The left wing is no good. Long. And here comes Brookstone. Pyle down in the corner. She's going to dribble toward the basket. And she's going to be fouled by Ibiana Thomas with a pushing foul. Neither team in the bonus just yet in this fourth period. Zwicky now with a shot. I don't know. I think that was a three-point attempt. Hosley's now going to come coast to coast, lay it up and in. And it's 54-31. That's the largest lead for Pacelli tonight at 23 points. Subs coming for Pacelli. Mickelson inside the Peak, free throw line. Makes a move. Gets it back out to Brooks for 3. No good. Rebound, Ibiana Thomas. And here come the Vikings. Down to Moore. Inside, nice pass to Grace Smith. Lays it up and in. 56-31. Nice ball movement and nice look right there from Jayla Moore. And a timeout is called by Brookstone. 1:33 to play in the contest. And a whole unit of new players will come in for Pacelli, and several are coming in for Brookstone as well. Big crowd forming for the boys' game. And why not? Pacelli undefeated this season. Brookstone only with 2 losses. A lot of people had this date circled on their calendars for this game between these two in a good matchup. And we'll see what happens here in a little bit. Inbounds to Mickelson. She has it knocked away from behind and stolen. And here's a foul on Peak for Brookstone. Still not in the bonus. 50. That is the 5th foul. So now Pacelli is in the bonus. They thought that was a They were rolling it down for the free throw. They didn't realize it. Ava Mickelson took it, picked it up, and stole it. And she was going to the other end for a layup. I don't blame her. So at the line is Shakaya Jackson shooting a pair. First free throw is up and no good. 1:27 to play in the contest. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound, though, Pacelli has it knocked away and stolen, so possession gets to Brookstone. Peak now. Over to Pyle. She's going to drive in for the layup, and it is slammed away again by Halsley. And I'll tell you, Julianne Pyle is going to have nightmares about Michaela Halsley tonight. She's had about 3 shots, I will say, in a loosely worded, violently blocked. Volleyball blocked, if you want to know it. A volleyball spike. Ball knocked away, saved inbounds, but into Pacelli's hands, so a turnover for Brookstone. Here comes Halsley. She'll go all the way in, off the glass, good. That ball is stolen, but Halsley commits the foul before the steal, gets a little bit too much body and arm, and it's 58-31. And we're right at a minute left in the contest. Pyle loses it and turns it over. Rebecca Baker with it. Off the glass, good. Layup, and Pyle is down. Don't know what happened, but she's in pain. Don't know if she got hit in the head. I don't really know what happened on that. I didn't see the collision that caused her to go down, but I think she may have ran into a elbow or leg of a player as they were going for the basketball. There was no intent in all of that. I just think it was just getting after it and incidental contact. And I think she might have taken kind of hard shot to the forehead. Hit the floor hard. I did hear the impact with the floor and heard the crowd react across the way. But they're checking her out good, making sure she can grasp fingers, asking her questions. Now they're going to try to get her sat up and stood up here. Nice hand for her as she sits up. She's going to get up now. They're going to walk her over here to this corner and keep checking her out. She took a pretty hard shot. Brooks will come back into the game. Zanaya Crouch scored on the play and made it 60-31. There are 46.1 seconds left in the contest. Brookstone will inbounds. Brooks starts a drive, almost loses it. Back to Brooks now. Mickelson, top of the key. Over to Brooks. Over to Peak. Back to Brooks. 20 seconds. 7 on the shot clock. Brooks. Four on the shot clock, and there's a technical on Brookstone's Kim Ellison. The foul was called on Kimora Jones, and then Coach Kim Ellison got the technical foul. So first, we'll shoot the regular foul as Katie Brooks will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one is good. Banked it in. 60-32. Second free throw is no good. Now we'll go to the other end and we'll shoot the technical foul. And I believe Rebecca Baker is going to shoot the technical foul shots here. First one is up and no good. Second free throw coming. It is up and good. Big hand from the crowd for Rebecca Baker. Last time I was here, she hit at least one three-pointer in that game. Had a nice night. She hasn't had much opportunity to shoot the basketball tonight, but gets a point on that free throw. She has it now. Back to Kimora Jones. We're at 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and there's the contest. So Pacelli moves to 10-2 on the season with a 61-32 victory over rival Brookstone. Two teams will shake hands now after this contest. One thing I will tell you, Brookstone played hard the entire game, no matter who was on the floor for the Cougars. Pacelli with a very strong athletic team, and they take a big win here at home at the Land. We're going to go away for a little while, and we'll be back in just a little bit as the Brookstone boys and the St. Anne Pacelli boys will get after each other here at the Land in just a few minutes. This is Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Test. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the land, home of the St. Anne Pacelli basketball, where today the visiting Cougars of Brookstone
Back
take
the
on
Lions
your
here on Georgia
St. Pacelli Vikings.
as we
Let's
are
meet
about to
today's
start
starting lineup.
the contest between the visiting Brookstone Cougars and the
For
Pacelli
the Cougars, number
St. Anne
4,
Pacelli Vikings.
Reed Adams. Number 5, Grayson Miley.
St. Anne Pacelli is 14-0
Number
for the
12,
season.
Hank
Brookstone
Wiley.
is 10-8. A winning slate. They have
Number
won
15, Bo
several
Christopher.
in a row. I think they've won 6 of their last 7 or 7 of their last 8.
And number
And they
21,
stand at 10-8 on
Charlie
the season. Took a loss at Calvary the other night and was looking at the starting lineup
and now
and wondering where a customary
the starting
starter,
lineup
Chapman Dykes
for the number
for the
1.
Cougars was, and found out between games talking to Brookstone's baseball coach that he, like a number of students at Brookstone School, is
Pacelli
sick
Vikings.
and not even here tonight.
At a 6'3" point
Hope
guard,
Chapman gets
senior, number 1, Jalen Bush.
But
A 6-foot senior,
service is one of their
number
gold
15,
starters tonight.
Latham.
So starting for first for Brookstone, let's look at their starters. Reed Adams will start.
11,
He's
Michael
6'5",
Cole.
6'4". Grayson Miley, a 6'4" junior.
A
Hank
6-foot
Wiley,
junior,
a 6-foot senior. He'll run the point.
Matthew
Bo Christopher, a 6'2". And Charlie Peak, a 6'3" freshman.
and the big man
will be in the lineup
in the middle,
tonight in that starting
a
lineup.
6'6" junior, number 5. Oh.
Jalen Bush at one guard. Akeem Williams
The officials for today's contest come from
at
the
another
Columbus
guard.
Basketball Officials
Michael Rowe
Association.
will be
They are Mr.
the post
Jadon
player.
Black,
Trenton
Dan
Latham
Hewell,
at
and
another
James
guard,
Brown.
and Matthew Melvin at forward for the Vikings. So jumping it, Michael Rowe and Reed Adams, and Pacelli controls the opening tip. Something interesting about Pacelli. They have the longest winning streak in the state of Georgia right now. Ball knocked away. They're going to control it, though. Jalen Bush, Latham on the wing. Back over to Bush. He's going to start a drive up off the glass. No good. Rebound, though. Michael Rowe with the rebound and the putback, and the Vikings have the early lead, and they will press full court. Hank Wiley will bring it across for the Cougars. High pass and a turnover. Grayson Miley unable to handle that pass. A little bit high as the pressure was closing on Hank Wiley, and a turnover for the Cougars. Trenton Latham, left wing, top of the key now to Makai Williams. Latham for 3, no good. Rebound short. Rebound though by Rowe and up and in. So a couple of cleanup buckets for Michael Rowe. That one's knocked away and stolen. And here's going to be a foul. Nope, they're going to call a travel. Thought they were going to call a hooking with the leg there, but they did not. It's a travel, and it turns it right back over to Brookstone. They're going to have to work against this pressure defense to get it across half court. Adams, back to Wiley. They're looking to trap here. They've got him deep down in the corner, and he has it knocked out of bounds. Brookstone will retain possession. 4-0 early here for the Vikings. They have had some impressive wins, and here's a travel and another turnover. As Reed Adams, I think, thought there was a player right there, and he sort of shuffled his feet thinking there was going to be contact. There was none, and he gets the turnover on the travel call. Matthew Melvin inside the row, off the glass, good. He's got all 6 points so far here for the Vikings. Pressure defense. They get it across this time, and let's see if Brookstone can even get into their offense. Wiley drives the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Hand-checking foul there. That's going to be on Matthew Melvin for the Vikings, and Hank Wiley will go to the line for the Cougars. Free throws up and good from Hank Wiley. (6-1) now, 6:09 to play in the opening period. Second free throw is good. 6-2, Vikings lead. And they'll work against some token pressure from Brookstone here. They're going to try to get a trap real quick. They can't do it. And Pacelli is into their offense. Trenton Latham with it. Over in the far corner to Makai Williams. Back out top to Bush. Pass down to Matthew Melvin. Spins around, has a shot blocked by Reed Adams, but gets it right back. 15 on the shot clock. Trenton Latham. Matthew Melvin. Latham. Back to Melvin. Bush. 3 on the shot clock. Latham for 3. Good! Trenton Latham from the right corner. Good ball movement. Beats the shot clock with a 3-pointer, and it's 9-2 Vikings. And Brookstone gets it across. Wiley. Adams for 3. Short. No good. Rebound controlled by Brookstone. And a shot. Hank Wiley for 3 is good. That was Grayson Miley that got the rebound, got it to Hank Wiley, and he drains the 3. And Bush now with another 3 for Pacelli. Jalen Bush from the top of the key, stop and pop. It's 12-5. That's a 3-pointer. Probably a little quick for Grayson Miley right there. Shot's no good. Rebound to Pacelli. Latham for 3 again. Off the glass. Good. The bank is open late here off Macon Road. 15-5. The Vikings lead. Here come the Cougars. Wiley now working against man-to-man defense. He's guarded by Bush. Starts a drive. Gets cut off. Picks up the dribble. Gets it now down to Reed Adams. Reed Adams is going to use the shoulder and get called for the offensive foul. Excellent job by Makai Williams right there to get set up. And also a little bit of good acting right there as he goes to the floor on the offensive foul. And that's a turnover for Brookstone. Makai Williams going to go in the lane. He's going to be fouled. Pass inside to Rowe. He lays it up and in. That's his 8th point of the night. 17-5, Pacelli. Coming up on halfway through this first period. Into the game for Brookstone. That's Dylan Terry. He goes up with a shot. Almost got it to fall. He was fouled, and he'll go to the line. That foul is going to be on Rowe. Michael Rowe with his first foul. And shooting 2 will be Dylan Terry. Student section over across the way having a good time. Free throw's no good. As we said, a bunch of guys in their waders like they've been duck hunting. Kind of funny to see in a gym at a basketball game. A lot of camo here tonight. Second free throw coming from Terry. Short, no good. Missed both, but he got his own rebound. Chased it down. Good hustle by Dylan Terry. Knocked away and stolen from behind from Hank Wiley. And that's a turnover for Brookstone, and here come the Vikings. Trenton Latham for three. No good. Long rebound. Jalen Bush. He spins around, gets it off. Shot is blocked by Reed Adams. Out of bounds, and it'll belong to Pacelli. 17-5 Vikings lead. Latham inbounds to Makai Williams, and he scores. Almost an alley-oop there. I thought we were going to have our first jam here tonight, but he didn't quite get enough of it to jam it. Lays it up and in, though. Dylan Terry dribbles through traffic, up off the glass. Good. Nice athletic move from Dylan Terry. Weaved his way through three defenders and got it, spun it up off the glass for the score. 19-7. Latham inside. Back out top to Jalen Bush for three. Short, no good. Rebound in there by Savon Kelly for Brookstone. Hank Wiley will bring it across. Starts a drive all the way to the hole. Wow, it slapped out away from there, but right out on the corner to Bo Christopher, and he knocks down a three-pointer for Brookstone. So a great block shot in there, and here's a turnover from Pacelli as it goes off, last touched by Matthew Melvin. Into the game for Pacelli. Caleb Jackson. Here's another three-point attempt from Christopher. Brookstone gets the offensive board, and they'll keep possession. 19-10. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Christopher has it slapped away and blocked. A volleyball block there by Rowe. That ball is stolen. Oh, nice athletic move by Jalen Bush to save the turnover. Caleb for three. Short rebound. Out of bounds. Belongs to Brookstone. Caleb Jackson with that three-point attempt. Drew iron. Shot no good. Hank Wiley brings it across. Gets it to Terry. Back to Wiley. Down low, Kelly. Kelly kicks it out. He stepped on the baseline. Turnover, Brookstone. Jalen Bush into the lane, up, shot good. Nice running jumper from about 7 feet. And it's 21-10 Vikings. Kelly trapped right here in front of us. That's going to lead almost to a turnover, but he gets it back. He's going to take it inside, and he's just going to run right into Makai Williams, but that's going to be a blocking foul on Makai Williams. Savon Kelly thought it was an offensive foul. He was on the other end of the court, and he's catching it from the student section. He's going to be shooting two. First one is no good long. Substitution coming in for Pacelli. Isaiah Jackson comes in. Second free throw coming from Kelly. And it is good. 21-11. Trap. Down low. And just into the game, Isaiah Jackson scores. And it's 23-11 Vikings. Also into the game for Brookstone is Steely Helton. Reed Adams. Down low to Kelly. Turnaround jumper blocked. No good. Rebound Pacelli. Makai Williams with it. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Kelly. That was Jackson with the three-point attempt from the left wing. It's no good. And here come the Cougars. Kick out to Reed Adams. Shot is no good. Rebound taken by Steely Helton. His pass is temporarily stolen, but it's going to belong to Brookstone. They couldn't decide who wanted the basketball there. Substitution coming. Jason Davis into the game. And the ball will be inbounded right here in front of us. 39.1 seconds to go in this opening period. Helton will set the offense for Brookstone. Dylan Terry, another drive, has that one pass knocked away, and Terry steals it. He's going to go back, and here's a whistle and a foul before the shot was blocked. That foul is going to be on Jackson. So Jackson with his first foul, and Dylan Terry. And we had a young fan out on the floor giving high fives to the players. Kudos to Bo Christopher for picking the young lady up and bringing her to her mom here. She was having a blast out there on the floor. She was just going to join the game. First free throw is good from Dylan Terry. 23-12, 25 seconds left in this first period. Second free throw good. Trapped in the corner over there, but Makai Williams gets out of it. Down low to Rowe. Makai Williams ends up with it. Gives it off to Rowe. Rowe has his shot blocked, but he's fouled. He was double teamed there. That is going to be on Kelly. And they're all thinking that was a pretty clean block. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but he's called for the foul. Michael Rowe at the line. First free throw is no good. Long. Off the back iron. Carl Ivey, the Brookstone head coach, is giving the officials an earful and then some. Second free throw is good. 24-13, 13 seconds left in the period. Reed Adams. Inbounds to Christopher. Back to Adams. Right wing. Starts a drive. Inside. Goes up. Shot blocked. Back to Kelly for three. Shot short. No good. And lost out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. That's the end of the first period. And Pacelli leads their rivals Brookstone 24-13. Like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard yet, some big news for us here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We have joined forces for a partnership with Colin Scroggins of CNAW2 News. Colin started this service a couple of years ago. He has done a tremendous job of covering news in the Chattahoochee Valley area. He is usually the first to report something as it happens and stays on top of everything. And we're teaming with Colin at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and he's now going to bring you all of our Georgia Alabama Sports Live programming on the CNA2 News broadcast page, our broadcast news channel. And we're honored to be a part of what Colin has built. It kind of mirrors what Thrift Behringer has done, building Georgia Alabama Sports Live into what it is now. And what a great partnership this is between two guys who are basically giving a great service to the people of the Chattahoochee Valley on both the Georgia and Alabama side of the river. So we're honored to be a part of CNA2 News with Colin Scroggins. Brookstone inbounds. Helton is going to bring it across for the Cougars. Gets it to Adams. Adams going to find Terry at the top of the key. Back to Helton. Christopher now. Back to Helton. 18 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Kelly now with it for the Cougars. Terry starts a drive. Gets loose. In and slapped away again. Michael Rowe could have almost caught that one, but chose instead to block it away. And there's 9 on the shot clock. Wiley now back into the game for the Cougars. Michael Rowe is going to be called for that foul, a little holding foul from behind. Caleb Jackson's going to come back. Rowe will take a seat. Wiley will inbound for Brookstone. Shot on the way, no good. That is Grayson Miley. Let's see. That was a foul on Pacelli. Couldn't see who. Inbounds. Reed Adams now loose. Spins, loses it. Tried to reverse his dribble there, and as he went around with it, came out of his hand and turned it over. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in this first half. Flurry of action. And it's taken away from Jackson over there on the low block. Kelly up, no good, rebound long, and that's the rebound is going to go to Jalen Bush. He almost loses it, gets it back. Matthew Melvin for 3, no good. Up off the glass, though. Offensive rebound from the shortest guy on the floor, Isaiah Jackson, and he scores. And it's 26-13 Vikings. 6.5 minutes to go in the half. Kelly. Christopher for 3, no good. Long rebound, Wiley. He's going to go back up, and he's going to be fouled. Good hesitation right there with a head fake for Hank Wiley. Got Jalen Bush off the floor and drew the foul. And he'll go to the line for a pair. Subs coming for both teams. 26-13. Vikings in command. 6:22 left in the first half. Wiley's first free throw is short. No good. Into the game for Pacelli is DeMontez Howard. Coming in is Dylan Terry again for the Cougars. Wiley's second free throw coming. And it is no good as well. Missed them both. And here come the Vikings. Bush starts a drive on the baseline. Kicks it out now to Jackson for 3. Short rebound. Reed Adams gets it to Terry. Loses it, gets it back. Gives it to Grayson Miley, who scores. Nice job of recovery by Dylan Terry, getting it to his teammate, Miley, who drops in the short jumper. And here's a blocking foul going to be called on Dylan Terry. Jalen Bush. Inside, nice pass. Up off the glass, shot is no good. That was DeMontez Howard, who was just into the game. It almost got a nice bank shot in. The basket wouldn't hold it, and Brookstone has it. 26-15, 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Pass inside is stolen. Intended for Reed Adams, but Matthew Melvin comes away with it. Jalen Bush starts a drive into the lane, up. No good, and we've got with an offensive foul. That is Jalen Bush with the offensive foul. as he went to the bucket. That's his second foul. Hank Wiley will bring it across slowly for Brookstone. No pressure as of the moment. Dylan Terry gets cut off. Wiley back to Terry. And he travels. Shuffled his feet. Christopher back in for the Cougars. Trenton Latham will bring it across for the Vikings. He's going to set the offense, get everybody in the right place. Matthew Melvin now left wing. Back to Latham. Right wing Jackson. Around to Melvin for three. Long, no good. Rebound to Miley for Brookstone. Hank Wiley with it now. He'll bring it across. Wiley. Kelly. Over to Miley. Down to Christopher for three. Short. No good. Off the iron. Rebound Pacelli. Trenton Latham with it now. Down in the corner to Jalen Bush. Starts a shot. Doesn't take it. Now gets it inside to Melvin. Knocked away briefly, but Bush recovers it. And Latham gets it back to Bush. Melvin, low block. Gonna dribble out of that trap. It ends up on the baseline. Knocked away from him. And it'll be Pacelli basketball. 14 on the shot clock, 4:03 on the game clock. 26-16, Vikings with the lead. Pass way out high to Howard, and they'll reset the offense. Melvin with a three, long off the back iron, rebound Brookstone. Still trying to get the range dialed in from outside. Three-pointer on the way from Miley, in and out, no good. And timeout called by Pacelli. Calvin Thomas wants to talk to his troops here. 3:37 to go in the first half. Also like to call attention to our great sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The Beck Center here at St. Anne Pacelli. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. If you need a car or a truck, especially a truck, make sure you shop down at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Pepsi Buffalo Rock. Wouldn't a nice ice-cold Pepsi product be good right now? Kinetic Federal Credit Union. Gordy Eye Care. If you're having trouble with your vision, go see Dr. Griff Gordy over in the River Chase Center off River Chase Drive in Phoenix City. Great supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I mentioned this earlier, but Pacelli has the longest win streak in high school basketball in the state of Georgia. The Vikings have won 26 straight contests. They won the last 12 games of last season, and they have won 14 straight this year. And their winning streak stands at 26, the longest in the state of Georgia, any classification. So here we go. Trenton Latham will bring it across for the Vikings. They lead by 10. They've had a fairly comfortable lead most of the game, led by as many as 15, I believe. And here's a nice shot. That's DeMontez Howard, drops it in, and a good pass to him, and it's 28-16. Miley for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Pacelli. Down in the corner to Latham. Back out to Howard. He's going to be fouled from the side. That foul is going to be called on Miley. Miley was on one side and Christopher was on the other side, and Miley was the one charged with the foul. Just under 3 minutes to play in this first half. First free throw is good from DeMontez Howard. Into the game for Brookstone is Charlie Peak coming back in. And also in for the Cougars is Jake Griffin. Second free throw is good. 30-16 now. The Vikings lead. One-man press from Caleb Jackson. And Wiley will bring it across for the Cougars. 2:50 to go in the first half. Wiley down in the corner. Back out to Wiley. Up top to Adams. Over to Christopher. Looks at the three. Good defense. Back to Wiley in the lane. Up and off the glass. He's going to be fouled. And he's going to shoot two. Nice job by Hank Wiley taking it in traffic, getting the hesitation. Foul is going to be called on DeMontez Howard. And Hank Wiley will be at the line to shoot two. Last time he was at the line, he missed both. See if he can get some points and break a little schneid for Brookstone. First one is good. And he does. Brookstone had gone scoreless for a good little while right there and fallen behind by 14. Now it's cut back to 30-17. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 30-18. Pacelli leads. Caleb Jackson gets fouled over there in the corner. Let's see. That is going to be on Reed Adams for the Cougars. Caleb Jackson will inbound across the way. Substitution coming in for the Cougars. Lawson Mansfield will come in, and Reed Adams will take a seat. Latham to Melvin. Back to Jackson. Starts a drive. Drops it off. Nice pass right there and a foul. That is DeMontez Howard, who got banged pretty good coming in, but a really nice pass from Caleb Jackson, finding him going to the bucket. And he draws the foul. He'll shoot two. Last time he was at the line, he drained both ends. 2:14 to play. First one is good. 31-18. Packed house here at the Land. Second free throw is also good. 32-18 Vikings. Wiley will bring it across for the Cougars. Oh, stolen, taken away by Caleb Jackson. Up off the glass, no good, but they're going to call an intentional foul here. I believe that is going to be on Charlie Peak as he pushed him. Caleb Jackson, I believe, was getting ready to go for a slam there and actually kind of drug one of his toes, and it caused him to stumble a little bit. And this intentional foul, that'll bring everybody away from the lane. And Caleb Jackson will shoot a pair here. First one is up and good. 33-18. Second free throw upcoming, and it is no good, long. And it will be Pacelli basketball after the intentional foul. 2:02 to play in the first half. Melvin with the shot, good, from the free throw line. Nice stop and pop move right there. It's 35-18 Vikings, their largest lead of the night. Wiley brings it across. Has it knocked away. Ball is loose. Brookstone's going to recover it. Bo Christopher to Wiley for three. Short, no good. Rebound, though, by Brookstone. Fighting for that rebound in there was Lawson Mansfield, and he's fouled as he goes back up, and he'll go to the line. That foul is on DeMontez Howard for the Vikings. So Lawson Mansfield, not quite as tall as some of the other players, but was right in there mixing it up with everybody, fought for that rebound, and as he went back up, He was fouled. First free throw is no good. Air ball. And he's a little bit embarrassed by that. Shoots it left-handed. He's catching it from the student section over there, as you can imagine. So the lefty shooter will take shot number 2. It is up, and it is no good as well. Melvin gets it to Latham. Latham over in the corner to Jackson. Starts a drive, kicks it out to Melvin for 3. No good. Rebound in there by Isaiah Jackson. He puts it up. His shot's no good, and Brookstone gets the rebound. Knocked away from behind, stolen. Turnover, Brookstone. Trenton Latham goes up, misses. Putback is no good, but Melvin is right there to catch it and put it back. So a missed layup, a missed putback, and finally a putback that's good. Oh, and here's a foul. That's going to be on Caleb Jackson. I don't think the ref had a good angle on that. Caleb Jackson knocked it away, but he gets called for the foul. Less than a minute now, 59.8 seconds left in this first half, and going to the line for Brookstone is Steely Helton. Chance for his first points of the night. Kills it off the back of the rim, but can't get it to fall in. The free throw is no good. Second free throw is up and good. 37-19. Vikings lead. Nice pass. Bush back out top to Jackson. Over to Melvin. Melvin starts a drive. Gets it up and in. Nice athletic move right there. Created himself some space and hit the jumper. And it's 39-19. 40 seconds to go in the half. Three-pointer on the way. Good. That's Jake Griffin who drains the 3. And that dunk is no good. And rebounded by Brookstone. Stolen, though. And this one is good. And they're going to call a technical foul on the dunk for hanging on the rim. I think they're going to take that away. There was a player under him, and he let's see. The dunk was good. They are going to leave the technical in place. Basket was good, and the technical going to be called on Caleb Jackson for hanging on the rim and pulling on the rim. Pulled himself up. 42-22. Carl Ivy is pleading for a travel down there. He's not going to get it. First free throw is good. That's Jake Griffin shooting the technical shots here. 42-23 at the moment. Second one is no good. So the Cougars lead coming into the game for the Vikings is Jason Davis. Caleb Jackson will take a seat. 19.9 seconds, 42-23. Brookstone will inbound. Griffin with it out front. And that's thrown away. Lawson Mansfield didn't think the pass was for him, let it go, and Steely Helton couldn't get to it. So a turnover for Brookstone. Latham out high. Back over to Melvin. Looks at the 3, starts a drive, gets it inside. It's going to be knocked away by Brookstone. Good look right there. He started up with a shot and then saw a teammate coming, but somebody from Brookstone got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. 0.4 seconds. Catch and shoot, no good. And that is your first half of play. So, half number one out of the way here at the Land. St. Anne Pacelli, the home team, with a 42-23 lead over the Cougars of Brookstone. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for the second half of action here at the Land. You're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live. suffering through sickness. Inside to Rowe, misses the shot, leaves it short. Great move, but just missed the shot. And rebound goes to Brookstone. Wiley to Miley. Say that fast 3 times. Christopher, back to Wiley. Down to Kelly. Getting the start in the second half. Kelly throws it away. Stolen by Melvin. Gets it to Bush. Off the glass, good. Good fast break right there for the Vikings. Results in a bucket. It's 43-23. They're up by 20. Wiley. Christopher. Reed Adams. Back to Wiley. Over in the corner to Kelly. Down low to Reed Adams. He's going to start a drive. He's going to try to go up with a shot and loses it. Gets it up. No good. He's fouled. Makai Williams, I believe, is going to be called for that foul. And that's 3 fouls on Makai Williams this early in the second half. Reed Adams at the line for the Cougars. First free throw is up, and it is good. 43-24. We're a minute 5 seconds into the third period. 6:55 to go. Second free throw is short, no good. Rebound to Rowe for the Vikings. Latham brings it across, now gets it to Bush. Brookstone tries to set a trap. Back over to Latham. Up off the glass, Makai Williams, good. Nice athletic move, quick move to the basket. And it's 45-24. Christopher out top to Reed Adams, to Wiley. Miley now with it, back to Christopher. Wiley, shot clock's at 10. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wiley in trouble. Gonna throw up a shot off the glass. It catches rim. No good. Rebound Pacelli. Latham for 3. No good. Rebound Makai Williams. Melvin for 3. Long. No good. Rebound Rowe up and in. Rowe with the putback there. And it's 47-24. Pacelli trying to pull away here. Brookstone trying not to allow them to stay within some kind of striking distance. Wiley starts a drive, goes up. Shot is no good. Good defense. That's going to go off the foot of a Pacelli player. It's going to belong to the Cougars. Couldn't get the loose ball rebound, and Brookstone retains possession. Miley over in the left corner, gets it back to Wiley. Wiley down low to Adams, working against Rowe. Tries to head fake, goes up, scores. Reed Adams, couple of nice head fake moves. Finally got the shot up. Kick out in the corner to Melvin for 3. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 3. Miley ran under him as he was shooting the 3-pointer, and he will shoot 3. Matthew Melvin at the line. First free throw, no good. 47-26. Vikings lead. Second free throw, no good, long. Into the game, Charlie Peak for the Cougars. Miley will have a seat. Third free throw finally is good. He hits one of the 3, and it's 48-26. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in this third period. Hank Wiley brings it across for the Cougars. And there's a kick ball. Deflected off the foot of one of the Pacelli players. 4:59 to go in this period. Kelly up off the glass, good. Savon Kelly scores for the Cougars, and it's 48-28. They're trying to remain within some kind of striking distance and not let Pacelli get too far ahead, and there's a travel. Trenton Latham shuffled his feet over there and happened to be right next to the official. Wiley to Christopher. Oh, he banks it in from three-point range. Somehow banked that one in from the left wing, and it's 48-31. Makai Williams, no foul called. Actually got stepped on a little bit there. He's okay. Three-pointer from Reed Adams is no good. Rebound to Pacelli. Here comes Makai Williams. Hank Wiley kept them from slamming that one home, but he still dropped it in for two. And eventually these people will move from in front of us. Wiley's trapped, and that gets it down to Peak. Christopher for three, air ball, no good. Rebound to Pacelli. The Vikings will bring it across here. Bush. Makai Williams comes up with it. Finally, it's tossed away, and here's going to be a foul. Savon Kelly with the foul for Brookstone. Sam Wiley. And here's a technical foul on Carl Ivy. Kind of felt like this was coming for most of the game. He has been extremely vocal tonight. And finally, I think he said something about, used the word terrible, and he gets a technical foul. So we will shoot the, not sure there were foul shots though. And a 30-second timeout for Brookstone. So Brookstone will regroup a little bit. We'll figure this out. I have two technical shots. I'm not sure the first foul that was called was a shooting foul. The Jeopardy theme playing during this 30-second timeout. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period. It's kind of slowed down to a slow pace in this third period right now. And Matthew Melvin will shoot the free throws. First one is up and no good. Thought I was going to get the rebound there for a second. Second free throw upcoming, and it is good. 51-31. Those were the only shots on that particular foul. And Pacelli will inbound. Bush back to Melvin. Down to Makai Williams. Has it knocked away, but it's picked up by Bush. Over in the corner to Latham for three. Good! Trenton Latham knocks it down from the right corner, and it's 54-31. Good ball movement right there. Nice skip pass over to him in the corner from Bush, and he drills the three-pointer. Sam Wiley to Hank Wiley. Hank Wiley Gets it out now to Peak. Shot clock at 7. Christopher drives. Shot clock at 1. Caleb Jackson in the game for Trenton Latham. Shot clock violation. Melvin from the free throw line, good. Turnaround jumper. Coming up on 2 minutes left in this period, it's 56-31 Vikings. Commanding lead, and they're trying to pull away even further. Hank Wiley. Christopher. Reed Adams now starts a drive. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It was off Charlie Peak. Hank Wiley comes out for a substitute. Trap here right in front of me. Down low to Rowe. Has it blocked a little bit from behind. This last touched by Pacelli. Ball will belong to Brookstone. Be honest with you, Rowe got a little bit away with a push off there. Should have been an offensive foul. It wasn't seen. Sealy Helton. Nice move and a running jumper. That's Bo Christopher into the lane, and he'll get it back. Stolen by Brookstone. Shoot a 3. Good! Bo Christopher drills it. And it's back to a 20-point game. 5 straight points from Brookstone, and here's a foul on Reed Adams. And that was just a push. And that's an intentional foul on Reed Adams. He just flat pushed Caleb Jackson. And Jackson didn't like it too much. They had a couple of words, nothing more than words. And now we get a timeout. Adams went up to him, pushed him with both hands. I'm not sure it should have been called an intentional foul, but nonetheless, it was. So Pacelli will get shots out of this. Carl Ivey, I don't know if he's been sick this week. He's wearing a mask now. He has it on and off. But while he was talking to the official, he has a mask on. Caleb Jackson will shoot the 2 shots from the intentional foul. I think maybe it was what you would term an unintentional intentional foul. It looked a whole lot like it, but I don't think the intent was there. If that makes any sense at all. First free throw's good. 57-36. Second free throw's also good. 58-36. And Pacelli will have the basketball. And Jackson will come out. Into the game for the Vikings, DeMontez Howard. He'll inbound it. Matthew Melvin back to Howard. Tries to get it inside to Makai Williams, and he's fouled from behind, and that's going to be called on Steely Hilton. Got some arm there as he tried to knock the basketball away. Shot from the corner, three-pointer from Melvin is no good. Rebounded Hilton over there. And he brings it across for the Cougars. Starts a drive, kicks it out. He's going to be bumped and fouled. That foul is going to be on Jason Davis of the Vikings. It was on the floor. Hilton corrals that high pass. Starts a drive. Gives it off to Adams. Shoots a three. No good. Rebound. Gets it to Christopher. Back to Hilton. To Adams. To Peak. To Hilton. 16 on the shot clock. About a 4-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Hilton starts a drive. Has it almost knocked away. 7 on the shot clock. Peak turns it over. Lost his dribble when he ran into DeMontez Howard. And Howard is down on the floor. I think he got maybe kneed in the upper thigh of his left leg. What we used to call back in the day a Charlie horse. He's going to try to get up. He's keeping that left leg straight. I believe that's exactly what happened. I think he took a knee just to the inside of his upper left thigh. And if you've never had that happen before, it almost feels like you've been shot when that happens. 58-36, 7.7 seconds left. Ball knocked away and stolen. Peak, up, shot, no good. Rebound, doesn't matter. And the end of the third quarter. It's 58-36. Pacelli leading here in this battle of crosstown rivals, longtime rivals here in the city of Columbus. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you frequent our sponsors. We'll mention those again tonight. Great sponsors that we have. The Beck Center here at St. Anne Pacelli. One of our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. They'll make you leave there smiling for sure. Loving those GMC trucks right now. Although I'll keep mine over anything new. It's paid for, if you know what I mean. Those of you who are adults out there listening know exactly what I'm talking about. Pepsi Buffalo Rock, Kinetic Federal Credit Union, and Gordy Eye Care are our sponsors. Again, Pacelli trying to win their 27th consecutive basketball game dating back to last year. And they're well on their way to doing so with a 22-point lead here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Brookstone has the ball to begin the fourth quarter, and Hilton will bring it across for the Cougars. Bo Christopher out top to Peak to Hilton. Sam Wiley in the game. Down low to Peak. And he is fouled. I heard skin, but I also saw the ball get hit. And Peak will be at the line shooting a pair. Foul was on Melvin. First free throw's good. Charlie Peak. Second free throw coming up. Dylan Terry coming in for Brookstone. Sam Wiley will take a position down on the box. And Charlie Peak. Second free throw also good. 58-38, 7:39 to play. Dylan Terry almost with a steal. Melvin comes away with it. Makai Williams wraps it around and a foul. Isaiah Jackson goes up with that shot. He used the head fake, got some people off the ground, and when he went up, he got fouled. And we'll shoot a pair. First free throw is good. He's had a nice night off the bench for the Vikings. He is not as tall as everybody on the floor, but he's been right in there. He's got some big rebounds. He's knocked some balls away. He's knocked down a couple of shots. And the second free throw is also good. So a good night off the bench. Rowe comes in. And Jackson will have a seat. So Pacelli going big here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer on the way from Christopher is good. They're going to press. Up and off the glass, Michael Rowe is good. Brookstone is going to try to press heavy. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Charlie Peak for three. Ball knocked away by Helton. (62-44). They've got it under 20 for the first time in a while. Stolen. Bad pass from Melvin. Helton gets in there. He's got the land of the Giants. Back to Helton. Shots up. No good. Rebound Rowe. Jamel Bush misses that one. And rebound goes to Brookstone. Helton all the way under, kicks it out now to Peak. Peak drives to the basket, up off the iron, no good. And a rebounding foul on Peak as Makai Williams goes to the floor. He secured the rebound. And as Peak was going for the board as well, ran into Makai Williams and got charged with the foul. Trenton Latham back in for the Vikings. That ball knocked out of bounds. This little press that Brookstone is employing here in this fourth quarter is causing some problems for the Vikings. They want them to throw it into the corner so they can get a trap. Way down court. Rowe, but he pushes off. He slams it down, but he got a big push off there. And a basket is no good. And now you got a technical foul that's going to be called on Caleb Jackson. I didn't see what happened. Evidently, he was a little bit unsportsmanlike with one of the opponents. And he is charged with a technical foul. So Brookstone will get to shoot. I think. Head coach Calvin Thomas getting an explanation of what the technical was called for. Is this a non-shooting technical foul? It is a non-shooting technical. I don't know that I've ever seen one of those. Oh, it's a double technical. Okay, I got you. Now I understand. In the dark over here, B. I didn't know what was going on. Double technical on Charlie Peak and on Caleb Jackson. Helton kicks it back out, and it's going to be out. It saved in bounds, and Dylan Terry's going to run it down and lose it. That's going to belong to Brookstone. (62-44), and we've slowed to a turtle pace here. Almost knocked away. Helton fouled. Getting a little chippy here in the fourth quarter. There's a little bit too much going on, and the referees are going to have to get control of it, and they're trying. Isaiah Jackson with that foul. Sam Wiley with the three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Latham. Here comes Makai Williams. Up and in. Euro step, scores. Little finger roll lay in right there. Nice looking shot. Stolen by Latham. To Rowe. Bam! He slams it down on the breakaway. Christopher for three. Good. Bo Christopher answers with a three-pointer. Makai Williams is going to be fouled before the shot. Getting a little emotionally charged in here. That's sometimes not necessarily a bad thing, but boy, we've had more running the floor up and down in the last couple of minutes than we've seen the entire game. 66-47. Once again, like to remind you of our new partnership with Colin Scroggins and CNA W2 News. Most of you listening tonight or watching tonight are familiar with Colin and the job that he does with news in the Chattahoochee Valley area, both on the Alabama side of the river and the Georgia side of the river. And Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to announce a partnership with Colin Scroggins. And he will be carrying all of our Georgia Alabama Sports Live content on his broadcast channel, on his news channel, 24/7. Pacelli gets it in. Back to Rowe off the glass. Good. Easy layup right there for Rowe. 68-47. Vikings. Dylan Terry gets it back out to Helton. Helton down to the low block. Out to Christopher. Back to Helton. Back to Christopher. 12 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Not stolen. Terry now with it. Spin move. Up. Shot. No good. Rebound Pacelli. Knocked away by Brookstone. Knocked away again. And they've got Jamel Bush trapped. And we got a timeout. 30-second timeout. Somebody down here called it. (68-47). Bush was in trouble. He had two people all over him trying to claw the ball away from him. And somebody called timeout and saved it before it was a jump ball situation. And so the Vikings will inbound and have to come the length of the floor. Trenton Latham. Back to Mackay. Easily crossed now. Matthew Melvin to Mackay Williams. He's fouled by Dylan Terry. Brookstone trying to go for everything they can, and they're being physical. But what it's going to amount to is a really slow fourth quarter. We're still at 4 minutes to go, 4:01 to go in the ball game. And with all the whistles that have taken place so far and probably will take place before this game's over, it's going to be a slow fourth quarter. But Jalen Bush misses, but Howard is there and slams it home. 70-47. Sam Wiley starts to drive, gets it off. Steely Helton. Good ball handling. Switches hands. And a little hand check foul going to be called on Jalen Bush. And this is going to be a shooting foul. So Steely Helton will be at the line. Subs coming for the Cougars. First free throw, no good. End of the game for the Cougars. Jake Griffin. Bo Christopher comes out. Second free throw is good. Substitution in. And Mediong Marcus is in. Long pass down to Melvin. Inside to Howard. Slams it home. Another Howard slam. Excuse me, another Rowe slam. Sorry for calling the wrong name. Paul taken away. Another one coming. Oh, he lays that one in. Lost the handle on it. Had to lay it in. Thought another big dunk was coming. Dylan Terry throws it away. Down court. And out of bounds and a turnover. Little sloppy now. Okay, into the game for Pacelli. Jackson is back in. Uriah Mazik is in. Jason Davis is in. James Williams Jr. is in. And here's the shot missed and a rebound. And also Jacob Trawick is in. Shot up and good. That is Jason Davis who scores for the Vikings. It's 76-48. Dylan Terry going to take it up. His shot is blocked. And it's off his teammate out of bounds right there. As he got a little stuffing there. Thrown away, stolen. Griffin going to be fouled, though. Jake Griffin couldn't make the layup, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. 2:04 to play. Brookstone's caused a little problems with this pressure. They're giving him the corner. They want him to throw it in the corner, and they're going to quick trap in the corner. And it's worked a couple of times. First free throw's good. 76-49. 2:04 to play. Second free throw also good. They're going to press again. Into the corner again. Dribbled out of bounds and a turnover. Brookstone with the basketball. Jake Griffin. Back to Griffin. Three-pointer on the way. That was Marcus who missed that three, but Brookstone gets the rebound. Marcus going to drive toward the hole. Cut off. And fouled on the play is Lawson Mansfield. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. .139 in the ball game. First free throw is no good, long. Second free throw coming, and it is no good. Rebound, Pacelli. And that's a travel. Yep. Uriah Mazik, guilty of the travel there. Layup up and in by Dylan Terry. 76-52. Now they break the press, get it into the middle of the floor. Pass down low, out of bounds, turnover. Nope, it's gonna remain with Pacelli, not a turnover. It was knocked out of bounds by Brookstone. Got a lot of people walking in front of me back here. Inbounds pass is saved. And a walk. Another turnover. This one on Jason Davis. Took an extra step. Dylan Terry drives in. Short, no good. Rebound, Brookstone. Mansfield gets it. And he's going to go to the line again. .52 seconds remain. I'd give the officials $1 if they wouldn't blow their whistle for this last 52 seconds. I'd give them $1 because that's all I've got. First free throw was no good. Second free throw is good. 76-53. Vikings get it across. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Last touch. Actually, nobody touched it from Brookstone, so it is Brookstone basketball. 35 seconds. Sam Wiley. Lefty three-pointer from Jake Griffin. No good. Rebound, though, by Marcus. His shot is no good. 23 seconds and a travel. And the Pacelli student section starts the warm that bus chant. Dylan Terry for three, no good. Rebound, Marcus. Kicks it out to Sam Wiley for three, no good. Rebound, Dylan Terry. Marcus again, no good. Rebound, Mansfield, shot blocked. Down the floor, up and in. Uriah Mazik scores. And here's the final shot of the game. It's off the mark. And your final score, St. Anne Pacelli 78, Brookstone 53. So the Vikings extend their state best winning streak in any classification to 27 games. They have won 27 straight games dating back to last year. They moved to 15-0 this season. And that'll about do it for us from the land tonight. Again, Pacelli taking a 78-53 win. They get the doubleheader sweep over their rivals from across town, Brookstone. Remember, we'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, right back here at the land next Friday night as Pacelli takes on Strong Rock. For our producer, Toygar, this is Mike Peacock. We're going to sign off from Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Remember to catch us on Colin Scroggins, CNAW2 News on his broadcast channel. Make sure you frequent our sponsors. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and listening here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll see you again real soon.